officially going live until 35.
But it says you got.
Yeah, I know,
live.
but it's not going to officially publicly broadcast us until that time.
So
it's
let's
just
see.
Refresh. That'd be my only thing is just try and refresh it. Yeah, no.
Imagine streaming like another channel.
You just literally no way.
Oh no, it's here. It's okay. It's live.
Isn't?
Here, I'm gonna
Are we live?
Oh no, it's here. It's okay. It's live.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it?
live.
Here,
It is live.
Can you hear us in it though?
Yeah, you can. We can.
Chris, were you able to hear yourself?
Let's fix the video and then I'm gonna start it.
Let's fix the video, guys.
What a disaster. Alright, everyone, so we're here.
Moderation.
Yeah, moderation. My ass! I'm kidding.
That fucking
I'm not
episode,
excited to talk to you two.
I fucking hate you.
I literally hate you guys. Like, for all my fucking heart, I'm not gonna lie. Like, better tell you guys now than never, right? I'm kidding.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
I'm pissed. The new graphics card is sold out for fucking 3 more weeks.
I thought you were getting it.
Yeah, it's sold out. Can't really do shit when it's sold out, Chris.
Fuck the graphics card. Didn't Kyle get one?
Yes, but he fucking got the last one in store. Do you know what I did? After that, I rampaged.
Rampage the movie with Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
No, shut up, Flamingo.
The Flamingos.
Alright, so let's get into a discussion about Chapter 9.
I don't want to talk about... that was a good one, actually.
No.
Yeah,
I hated it. No, I'm kidding. Alright, everyone, so,
Chapter 9 was so much better than Chapter 10.
Fuck the chapter.
That was a disaster.
So we're back here with, it's been a while since I played on this channel, and I could care less about this goddamn awful channel. I'm kidding. I'm joined here with Wolf God. Wolf God, say hello to this awful fucking stream. I'm kidding.
It is awful as fuck.
Alright, we got chill, guys.
We
got chill. I'm kidding.
I mean, you said the M-word on my stream.
No, I did not.
You did. You said it on...
I did not.
You did. I remember.
I did not.
And he'll gladly say it again. I'm kidding.
He'll gladly say it again. Alright, anyways, continue.
Joined here with Wolf. I think you know who he is.
Do you, though?
No.
You want college, Aiden? Alright, fine. He didn't say the N-word. I just said it to say it. There, you
Whoa!
I said it myself. I'm just kidding. There's no evidence.
Are you saying you're racist?
Racist,
I mean, Joe Biden might kill me now, so.
Whoa.
Alright, let's get to discussing shit.
Alright. Here, I'm just sending this in a Discord.
Are we gonna show something other than the repeating?
No.
Of
I'd like to show it.
It's trippy as fuck. I can see it all the way back there.
Christian, I have a question.
Yeah,
We
what?
like to
Do you
watch
remember
this.
when I asked?
What?
Do you remember when I asked?
No, you said stop, laugh my ass off, I want college.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what you said, so you did ask.
Alright, fellas, let's begin this. I'm gonna refresh the
Oh, I burned my finger like a bitch.
One watching, what a blowout.
We're fucking... So
what are we talking about again? Oh yeah, that's right.
We're talking about that one thing that's existing currently, which is the Mandalorian season.
Alright, so we're gonna pull up Wikipedia so they could just show reference pictures. This is my favorite Wikipedia. Look at this fucking idiot. I'm kidding.
Look at that fucking beat.
Yeah.
No one's gonna ever fucking watch a stream.
I'll really be seeing you.
We're never watching this. We're never watching.
Alright, guys. So let's discuss. So basically, the three of us were sitting on our lousy asses, and we're like, "Hey, why don't we do a Mandalorian podcast after show, whatever you want to call it. So basically,
No, that's not what happened. What happened is Chris texted us like 2 hours ago and said, "You guys want to do a stream on it?"
Exactly. I just
Well-
That's what happened. We were not sitting on our lousy asses. Chris is a liar exposed.
I am a liar. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Christian is the liar right here. Right, you heard it here first.
Fucking manipulator.
You heard it here first, folks. Here's the
I heard
manipulator.
it here.
But yeah, so we were.
He's also a Biden supporter.
Oh, of course.
Whoa. Okay, so we were sitting here and we were like, let's do this Mandalorian thing, and Christian came up with the idea to do it on both episodes.
That way we could just bang it out and we could just continue actually talking about the rest of the season. That might be bad or not, might not.
Chapter 10. Wait till we get up to that one. Alright, so Chapter 9, the Marshal. What'd you guys think?
Pretty fucking
It was alright, actually.
good.
I'm not gonna lie.
More solid than next.
It was a little. It was like kind of. It was good, but it was a waste of an episode, really, because they wasted the whole time killing that fucking like Sandra. Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad they at least showed our first.
There was a lot of good fucking cinematography. I like the jetpacks when they were fucking flying down.
Oh yeah,
I really liked that. That was a really nice view.
I like how they didn't repair Boba Fett's jetpack.
Yeah.
Didn't they put like the tape thing on it after what happened in Return of the Jedi? I thought Cobb Vanth.
Yeah, but Chris, that's fucking tape.
I don't think.
Well, I really don't think Cobb Vanth would have went out to go fix it. Cobb Vanth seems like a fake though. I feel like some of his story doesn't have. Here, let's give the.
Seems like a manipulator.
If none of you, oh yeah, Cobb Vanth is the manipulator. So
They never fixed the thing where you hit the jetpack and it just went up. Isn't that how they defeated Boba Fett the first time?
Yeah, that was how Han accidentally did it.
You mean Jango Fett? No, I'm kidding.
You mean the guy who's been dead for like 20 years?
Zach, if you're watching this, Jango Fett, and that's your favorite character.
Yeah, what page are you up to?
So, alright, so for people who don't know, basically Cobb Vanth, if you guys don't watch The Mandalorian, I don't know why you'd be watching if you don't watch The Mandalorian, just have fun stopping by, but basically Cobb Vanth found Boba Fett's armor, after he was in the Jawa Sandcrawler, and then he's basically a Boba Fett wannabe, and he's the quote-unquote Marshal, explains the episode title. So
Cobb was the Marshal prior to that, for some reason.
Yeah, so what did you guys think of Cobb Vanth?
I thought he was
he was pretty fucking
I
cool.
thought him and fucking the Mandalorian had a weird relationship.
I feel like I would want to
because they were enemies, and then they're like, let's be friends, let's team up.
Actually, Mando was gonna kill him either way if he didn't give up the armor, but...
Well, honestly,
but it was kind of stupid in that sense to me.
I just think Cobb Vanth was all show, you know what I mean?
He's all walking the walk.
He doesn't. Yeah, I think that like it would have been cool to see him if he kept the armor and then repainted it to be something of his own, and then
It would have been cool if they dueled too.
they just take the lightsabers out and duels randomly.
Well, honestly, I don't agree about him keeping the armor. I think he will return at a later point in the season or at some point in the future with a new Mandalorian armor. But I actually no, I'm gonna contradict that right now. I don't think he would, because why would he return with the armor if
yeah. I think that the only thing
because he wouldn't wear the armor if he's like not a Mandalorian, like
but then also wasn't that the whole thing of like how he got his village back was he was wearing the
You think he likes vagina? No, I'm not. I'm kidding.
But obviously that's not why he got the village back, and he united them with the armor, and he was like a protector, a symbol of peace.
He united him with Baby Yoda.
Yeah, fuck this guy. But yeah.
Who said that? Fuck Christian.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, overall, what did you guys think of Cobb Vanth as a character in the end?
I think he was.
I kind of liked him.
He was more like.
I like this character. He had very little character development because he was kind of like a little.
Well, yeah, he wasn't there for character development. He was more there.
They did explain. Wasn't he in a comic or something?
He was in a book.
No, yeah, he was.
Yeah, not a comic, but like a book.
Yeah.
They did explain the book. The book story in the show, which I thought was pretty good.
For all of you wondering, Cobb Vanth originally appeared in an interlude of the Star Wars book Aftermath by Chuck Wendig, which is a good read. I recommend you guys checking it out.
John Boyega was in it. Just watch it.
John Boyega's in the stream. John, take us. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so Cobb Vanth. Overall, I thought he was nothing special, but it was cool to have a character from the books come into the TV shows because they usually don't do that. It's usually just like it's usually more
Two separates.
Yeah, but they're starting to get better at that. And I feel like the new canon is starting to improve. But before what?
I'm sorry, I was gonna make a comment of the sequels because that's part of new canon, and I don't like new canon after.
Oh, yeah, Rise of Skywalker. Ooh, what a great film! Am I right?
Anyway, back to the Mandalorian. I think that they were starting. It was a good way to open the season. It was definitely a better way to open the season. It's not, I would say, as good as the first opening to the Mandalorian.
Well, no, the first opening had more to do with like the actual plot of the show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
this is more of like an adventure of the week.
This was good to.
The original opening was badass as fuck.
Right, but that opening scene of him when he was like fighting, when he had like the, I forgot the name of the blade he used to fight, but
we gotta talk about that ending, which it's a week old, so you can't really.
Well, yeah, if anyone's complaining about spoilers after watching this, like, come on, it's in a weekend. If you're watching a discussion of The Mandalorian, why are you here if you're not looking for spoilers?
A little over a week, actually.
Yeah, well, basically, so that ending, Mando saves the day, the Krayt Dragon's destroyed. Also, before we get into that, it was cool how they brought the Krayt Dragon in.
Mando didn't save the day. He died.
Mando killed everyone. Basically, that didn't happen. Mando was on his speeder leaving the
Sadly, that didn't happen.
Everyone, the village was saved. Cobb Vanth.
No, they all died, by the way.
They all fucking died! Sorry.
We gotta just get to the straight to the point.
Mando's on his speeder, you're looking at the sunset, you see someone from the background, you see Tamara Morrison. Tamara Morrison. Look, you can see him right here. You guys want to see Tamara Morrison? There he is.
Pull up a picture of Tamara Morrison. There he is.
Tamara Morrison. Pull him up. There we go.
Right here. Also, really off topic, but I keep getting the same goddamn dog ad on Star Wars. Fuck this. No. I don't want to see.
There's nothing there. It's a white thing.
What the hell? They really don't want
to... dogs.
They really don't want to submit Tamara Morrison. Look, I keep getting the same goddamn dog ad. I don't know why. Sponsored by... Oh, now the website's loading. I'm watching for some, like, virus. They really want me to buy it. They really want me to buy this. Oh my god, it's getting abused. No, I'm kidding. So to continue, we pan up, we see Cobb Vanth. No, I'm kidding. We see
Tamara Morrison.
We see Boba Fett, Tamara Morrison from behind. I mean, he's in the Tusken Raider outfit, so it was... You could assume that he was among the...
I don't think he was.
No, it was a Tusken Raider outfit. And he had the weapons of them too, and we see him from behind. So it could be implied...
He did not have the weapons.
Yes, he did.
No. Yeah, no shit. Obviously, it was fucking Boba Fett.
Yeah, but you could assume that he was among the Tusken Raiders helping Cobb and Mando during the episode. So we see him from behind, and we're like... Boba Fett's back, he escaped the Sarlacc pit, and you notice how he has some scars and his eyebrows are missing from, obviously, the acids of the Sarlacc pit.
It wasn't the first time he's escaped, though, too.
Well, yeah, he escaped in Legends, but this is the first time in new canon where, like...
I know, but it should have been known it was possible that he escaped.
Well, no, they did allude to it in the Aftermath book, but they never fucking confirmed it, and that was the problem for, like, the last, fucking 5 years.
Well, yeah, we never... Even
well, now they confirmed it.
Yeah. Actually, we never even knew that this was Cobb Vanth's armor. But no, we never knew that Cobb Vanth actually had Boba's armor up until now, but it was assumed because he found armor on Tatooine from a Mandalorian. Yeah.
But now, if you thought that this next episode was gonna be fucking fantastic,
oh, let's not get in the next episode yet. Let's talk about what we think for. Where do you guys think if the plot thread of Boba Fett is continued throughout the season, where do you think Boba Fett's going to go, and what will his role in the rest of the Mandalorian Season 2 be? Let's start with you, Christian. What do you think?
I think it's probably going to lead into him chasing after the Mandalorian throughout the galaxy to go get his...
Right, yeah, I think that would be awesome.
I just also think that, this is just an opinion on Boba Fett and in-universe things, how he was literally the top bounty hunter at his game during the Empire's era.
Yeah,
and
that's obviously why he was under Vader.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All of a sudden now, the Mandalorians now just hearing about this guy being on Tatooine.
Well, Din Djarin had no idea about the Jedi, and they were
That too, but I mean, also, he's in that bounty hunter world, if you know what I mean.
Alright, yeah, I get where you're coming from there.
I completely get the whole Jedi thing, because the Jedi thing became, completely extinct for a very long time, so I could see that part. but
Right, but he was alive during the Clone Wars.
that too. That's also another point. Like, how did you not know about the Jedi during the Clone Wars? Since that was a huge prevalent
I mean,
thing.
he knew about the battle droids. He had to see. Obviously, maybe not Anakin, Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, Yoda wouldn't do, but he would have seen the Jedi somewhere.
Somewhere. I don't know.
I mean, the Jedi were everywhere. They had the religion on Jeddah. They had on Ilum, all the crystal. They had literally everything. The Church of the Force at Lor San Tekka. Like,
unless he was like he wasn't exposed to it. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how they went about it on that planet if they were that aware, because a lot of Republic planets were like that.
Right. And obviously, to clear up my statement, I know Lor San Tekka was from the sequel trilogy. I was just saying the Church of the Force that Lor San Tekka was a part of.
Well, no, I know what you're saying. I'm just saying.
No.
It seems odd how there's certain things like that where in universe he should know about the Jedi due to the fact that he was around during the Clone Wars, and he 100. There's no excuse for the Boba Fett.
I just think it's plot convenience at that point. But I do think it could go one or two ways, like you were saying, how Boba Fett will chase him around throughout the season. Like, before we get into the next episode, this kind of relates to the next episode in a way, but in this at the same time. But I think next chapter, next episode, whatever you want to call it, when he's like on the cargo transport thing, when he's on that planet, Boba Fett could like go ask for him at that point. And you don't see who it is at first, and Mando and him could have a little encounter right there. That would work perfectly. But if they don't decide to do that, they could have him chase him down throughout the show, however they want to do it.
They're just going to bring him back, and then they're going to kill him off.
I hope they don't. No, I think they would give him some.
I would literally stop watching the show, not because they kill off Boba, but you literally spent like a good 10 years doing nothing about it.
Right. It's either going to go that way or, well, obviously, I don't know if you heard the rumors, and I think I discussed this with you a bit, but they're filming that. Was next week they're doing that. They're starting to film the Boba Fett miniseries.
They're filming the Boba Fett miniseries.
Tamar Morrison, he's at the beginning. But yeah, so. I don't know when that could take place, because they could either go, that could take place after The Mandalorian Season 2, whatever happens with him, or they could make it a prequel miniseries about his time after he got out of the Sarlacc pit, you know what I mean? And like showing how he got to where he's in The Mandalorian. It could go either way, but I'm fine with whatever they do. But I honestly think it'd either go, he hunts him down, or they just save him for the spin-off, or a future season of Mandalorian. Aiden, what do you think?
What happened? I wasn't really listening.
Of course, we're just saying, like, where do you hope to see Boba Fett go in the rest of this season of The Mandalorian?
What do I hope? I hope he appears again.
I want to see.
That's really about it.
Look at the stream. I hope he appears again.
Me too. I mean, if he didn't have...
No, I'm showing a picture of fucking Jango Fett.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jango Fett? I'm not watching your stream.
Alright. But, yeah, so... Yeah, to conclude that, Chapter 9, The Marshal, was a solid episode. Brought a lot of stuff into canon that not into canon, because Cobb Vanth's already canon, but it brought a lot of stuff into live action that I was hoping to see. And it was a solid opening to the season. There was the flaws, like we discussed, but it was a fun one. And alright, so...
Yeah. Now, let me lead us into season 2, because I got some comments. So if you really think that we're going to get some awesome shit with Boba Fett, you know, we're going to see that continue, and you were getting your hype up for this episode, you're fucking dead ass wrong. This episode was literally the worst episode in the entirety of the Mandalorian series. I'm not fucking with you. If you think I'm fucking... When I'm saying this right now, I'm dead ass serious. This episode sucked so hard that there's a running gag through the entire episode. And we'll get to that gag, because I literally at one point, that fucking character's a bastard. I swear to God. But you think that you would continue the plot from the next episode. You know, you would continue forwarding it. No, this is the most filler fucking episode possible, and it leads nowhere. People are going to be theorizing how, yes, this one character that we're going to get to, this amazing character that literally looks like a god in this episode, Hops, even. He's like, this girl
I
Hops.
feel like he was the standout of the episode. I don't care about this.
But let's actually get into it. So in the beginning of the episode, the Mandos, you know, we're continuing where we left off, where the Mandos, you know, on the speeder bike, and so it's literally the Mandos. It's literally Chris, lower the volume, goddamn it.
Oh yeah, I just realized you could hear it.
So he's on the speeder bike, and then you would assume that, you know, Boba may have set a trap up where he's got like sand people connections that are like going to try and get his armor back. Nope. No, it's just a bunch of random people trying to get the child. Just literally random fucking goons trying to get the child. So they fail. And then there's this one of the really fucking stupid moment where he gives his jetpack to like this weird Jawa, and it he fucking makes the Jawa die by flying him up like 10 feet in the air.
And then the way the jetpack flies down, I get it's played for less. It's just such a cheesy moment. Like it wasn't.
It looks like it. The most accurate I could describe it as, it's the fucking carpet from Aladdin.
Oh my god, the carpet from Aladdin. We should do a
That's
stream
literally
on
what
that
it
at
is.
one point.
But anyway, so now fast forward to
Wait. Before you get back to that, when he flies off the speeder, it looks so ridiculous, and like everything goes flying. Everywhere Baby Yoda goes flying. Also, look at the stream, Christian.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm getting into that now. So let's get into that part now. So we fast forward. He gets back to Mos Eisley because now he doesn't have a fucking thing. So now he's got to walk. So finally we reach to Mos Eisley and we're like, all right, we're gonna get on the ship. We're gonna leave Tatooine finally. All right. So I can't remember her name.
He's gotta go back. The stupid girl with the droid.
The girl with the droids. She's like playing poker with his aunt that we see in I think it was Return of the Jedi or something. I don't fucking remember. And so the aunt like tells him, you gotta put in credits so you can get the info. So he does that, and then she's like, all right, I got a refugee that has info on Mandalorians off world, but you need a traveler, right? And we're like, all right, who's it gonna be? Like, some cool alien? No. You see the image that Chris has on screen right now? It's that fucking
this thing.
It's this fucking thing with a bunch of eggs. So he's like, if you knew this person, she's like, yeah, I sort of do. So whatever, they get on the ship, and you're like, okay, fine. So then all of a sudden, but this is before and after.
No, but see this frog character. See, filler episodes I'm okay with at times. If it serves a story. This is not a good example of a filler. This character could have been they could have made a cool personality for the character, but the way it talks, the way the character is addressed, just the way they
doesn't talk. Let's just be honest.
Well, it's like
yeah, exactly. So, anyways, let me get into it a little more. So, fast forward, they're on the ship, and so he has the mother in the front, and the eggs are in the back with Baby Yoda. So then the Mando walks to the back.
My favorite part of the episode.
Baby Yoda is eating the eggs. Now,
my God, that was so stupid.
So now this is where I really...
Dee Bradley... Wait, 1 second. Dee Bradley Baker voiced the frog lady.
I'm sorry, Dee Bradley Baker. This
is the lady who did the frog lady... I can't even find a picture of her. Well, this lady did she motion captured... yeah.
All right, let's just get into the rest of it. So she fucking does it. By the way, I'm just gonna mention this. They finally are in the ship, and so then you go to the back. Baby Yoda's eating the eggs. Now, I would be like okay with it if he did it once on accident, because he did the frog thing once and it was stupid. Whatever. People would think it's cute in the beginning. No, he's literally consuming eggs the entire fucking episode. Like, it's literally his death. Like, he's going to the fucking chair. Like he, like literally, he's like consuming these eggs, and the mother doesn't notice. And it's like, what a fucking irresponsible parent. But we'll get there eventually. So then they go to sleep. He puts Baby Yoda in this little crib thing that's in his like sleeping quarters, and then they go to bed. Then all of a sudden they get like contacted by
that scene where they go to bed reminds me of something straight out of Rebels when like Zeb and Ezra used to go.
So then that's when that's the fast forward to the New Republic stuff, because that's where we become at now. Now that's where we're at. So now the New Republic people, featuring Dave Filoni and that guy who knows Shang-Chi. Show up. So you're like, okay, fine. They're here, whatever.
Look at the stream. Yeah, Dave Filoni's watching the fucking freeloaders. I'm kidding.
Dave Filoni does not speak in this. The guy who knows Shang-Chi actually speaks most of the episodes. So
I don't know. I get why they didn't want to have Dave Filoni talking. It was kind of like cheesy where he like looks at him and Dave Filoni's just staring at him. Dave Filoni's like... Dave Filoni's like, yeah.
Anyways, so now we get to the part where it just gets weird. So he's not able to confirm that he's not a Empire ship or whatever. And so then they start chasing after him on the snow planet. Now you probably recognize that. You're gonna probably recognize that chasing from the trailers.
Right, Chris?
It was in the trailer shots.
No, I'm kidding.
Right? I'm kidding.
So it was in the trailer shots. So if you didn't, if you missed it, I'm sorry, but it's there. So
Chris, tell Avery and say hi.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Avery.
about that.
Yeah, Avery.
So then we fast forward. He crashes on the planet, and then he melts through the fucking ice, and he falls. And so now they're trapped in this ice thing, right? So you're like, okay, this could be even more filler than we wanted, but it's filler. So we keep going.
But it wasn't even interesting filler. You can make amazing filler.
We keep going, and he's repairing the ship. He tells the lady like he can't understand him, and then the lady uses the voice modulator from the
that was one of the only cool parts of the episode.
Droid from
episode whatever the whole episode with like the bounty hunters and the New Republic transport.
Anyways, so they did that, and episode 5. No, I think it was episode 6. Yeah, that was episode 6 or 5 or 6. It was one of those from season 1. And so now she translates, says like, these are the last of my kind, even though Baby Yoda's practically consuming all of them. But whatever.
What a horrible decision.
And so then later on, she goes to like this I don't know what would you say like what would you classify it as, like a fucking
sex
a hot tub or something?
Oh yeah,
yeah, and it leaves her eggs, and then fucking Baby Yoda tries to eat them again.
She tries to eat them, and then the Mando's like, no. So then
I don't know, just Baby Yoda never really acted like this, and like.
No. Now we gotta get to the worst fucking part, because now it becomes it chapter 2 part.
Or like the alien xenomorph.
It's chapter 2 from the early 90s. So Baby Yoda goes to eat another egg, but it's not like the eggs that he was consuming before. No, it's a fucking spider egg. So he eats one of the spiders, and then the spiders start chasing after him. He's just like scattering away. And then all these giant spiders, this is one giant spider, the mother, starts chasing after her with their little tiny ones. And
the spiders, man.
So then,
well, the spiders were... What I did like about that part is it was bringing in the creature... what the Mandalorian's doing, obviously, is Filoni's involved, but they're bringing like a lot of cool creatures from Rebels into live action, like the wolves and now these... I can't find the spiders. I forgot the name of them. But yeah, they brought the spiders in from Rebels Season 2, so that was cool.
Anyways, so...
Yeah, the passenger, more like the blowout.
So then we fast forward, then the Republic people save them, and you're like, okay, whatever. It was one of those cool moments where they did it. But then we've reached the point where it gets even more stupid. So the clone trooper, not the clone trooper, sorry, I'm looking at clone trooper mods for Battlefront 2 right now. But I ended so the New Republic fucking people. So Dave Filoni and Shang-Chi's best friend.
Oh yeah, Shang-Chi, we're sponsored by them, by the way. Check out the film.
Are literally they're like, all right, Mando, you're wanted, you stole a child, and but if you killed these, like, I don't know, 3 people in the most wanted list.
Armitage Hawks appears in the episode? I'm kidding.
Wait, I'm not done yet. So so fucking the Mando goes, all right, could you, like, I don't know, at least help me, like, repair my ship and, like, weld it back together? You want me to tell you what these people do? They get back in their ships and fucking fly off. They don't help them. They fucking get back.
Yeah, real Luke Skywalker or like Wedge Antilles, they wouldn't do that. Like what?
So then now I mean, by the way, I didn't even mention the parts where the fucking glass in the area or where the cockpit is
oh
broken.
yeah, the spider like broke all the glass.
Breaks the glass in the cockpit, and so then he flies off into space where half of the bottom.
No, but yeah, the whole ship is. And then don't forget, Baby Yoda eats another egg. Yeah,
Baby Yoda. But we'll get to that in a second. So not only does it seem really inconsistent that you you made it a little like a hole inside the glass, but half of the bottom of the ship, and yeah.
Well, the reason is because the doors were vacuum shut. That's why they didn't die.
That's why. No. But they should have died because there was a hole in the glass to the cockpit. That's why they should have. Not because the bottom of the ship.
No, don't worry. It got scratched up at the surface.
No, it didn't. There was an impalement. Chris, was there an impalement in the glass?
Yeah. Remember the spider? Like it
The spider literally became like a hole in the glass. But anyways, they should have died due to that. But whatever, they don't. And
Guys,
the ship,
I'm reading this book.
the ship looks like it's about to fucking like.
No, look at the
blow
ship
up.
on the book. It's so funny.
Anyways, so then to cap this fucking terrible fucking episode off, Baby Yoda is sitting there on the Mando's lap, and he fucking pops another egg in there. At that point, I was ready to punch my fucking. I was punching my phone. I was that angry.
And then it ends with directed by Peyton Reed. And then
And
just to let you know, just some damage control for this episode. Peyton Reed was fine with Ant-Man, but with this, it was awful. Because Peyton Reed doesn't. Ant-Man and the Wasp was alright, and I wasn't the best movie. It was just like a comedy, and the comedy does not work for Mandalorian the way they're doing it. The comedy works in the show, but not Peyton Reed's comedy, if that makes sense. Like his tone.
not Baby Yoda eating eggs. Overall, this episode fucking sucked. It was
Garbage.
not.
I guess him, he's like giggling. He's like, make him eat eggs.
Yeah, he's like, ah!
It wasn't even it wasn't even like a good filler episode. It just made me like I looked in a mirror when I was done with the episode to see my same facial expression. I had no fucking facial expression. I was so
bored when he was fixing
so
the ship.
out of the Mandalorian like storyline that was happening that I literally like I will not rewatch when I go to rewatch the season in preparation for season 3. I will be skipping that episode.
Yeah, maybe only watch the Tatooine stuff, like the interesting part where they're at Mos
No,
Eisley.
I just wouldn't even. I would watch the beginning of the episode where he falls off.
Right. Also, I love how Peyton Reed had to throw in the Ant-Man reference by bringing in the ant creature from A New Hope, which was cool, but he threw in an ant reference. All right, so final thoughts on the episode, Christian Aiden.
It fucking sucked. It
Agreed.
sucked hard.
It was terrible.
At least we got this episode out of the way, so we get exciting stuff.
It might not have been completely horrible, but it was disappointing to say the least.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody can admit to that.
Episode in the entirety of the Mandalorian.
It felt like a horrible filler episode of Rebels, and Rebels had some good filler, but season 1 felt like a season 1 Rebels episode, if that makes sense.
I'm just classifying it as it was just mainly that. It was just the fact that the episode just it was the worst episode out of the entire series, but not the worst episode in a series.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Race is here. Race is hot. Hello, Race. Welcome to the chat. Hope you're enjoying the stream. All right, so to wrap this up, let's talk about next week's episode. So next week is Chapter 11, and I feel like things... So in the synopsis, they speak of Mando meeting some unexpected allies or something along the lines of that. So what do you guys think it could be?
Do you want my short opinion or long opinion?
Oh, here. I'll just say mine first, and then you can get into your long opinion. So, he's going, of course, in the trailers, he had the same egg canister on his back from the Frog Lady. So I obviously think they're going across on that boat ship transport thing to escort the eggs and to find the father, whatever. I don't even care about this Frog Lady. I could care less what I'm saying here. But this Frog Lady, the whole plot is so annoying at that part. I don't care about that. It's awful filler.
It was terrible filler.
Yeah. But Sasha Banks' character appears in that scene in the trailer when they're on that same planet with that whole egg transport. So I do indeed think that Sasha Banks, there's a chance she'd be playing Sabine, and she might appear in this episode. Whoever Sasha Banks is. I saw some theory that, they brought in Cobb Vanth from Aftermath, we were just talking about for Borg 4, that she could be one of the female members of the Acolytes of the Beyond, and she has a red lightsaber. She has Vader's old lightsaber, and that was shown that the Acolytes of the Beyond have. And it could fit, and Mando could find some bad Force users. But if it's not her, I think it's definitely Sabine, and they are sneaky with editing stuff in these episodes. Like the whole scene of him, Grief Karga, and Cara Dune, a lot of those shots were used in these episodes. Like the feet walking scene was used in this episode, Chapter 10. And then in Chapter 9, the whole I need help that he was saying to them was used in that. There's a lot of edited footage, so Sabine's armor could be on her and just be edited out, or something along the lines of that, or it could be scenes filmed for the trailer. But we'll see. So I do think it's either the unexpected allies is Sasha Banks' character, who could be Sabine, but I definitely think Bo-Katan has a strong chance of appearing in this episode. Christian, what about you?
All right. So my short answer is more frog people, but my long answer.
No, wait. It's gonna be a ball. I will not be tuning in if that happens.
If that is what it happens, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I don't
Like,
know how I feel.
really don't.
Petro Pascal's like, I love this episode. I love it.
But
Yeah, what's your long answer?
I think the long answer is like they probably are gonna meet up with Sabine or Bo-Katan or both of them. I think that's where it is leading. But I mean, after last episode's dumpster fire of just like not continuing, I don't know. Like I said, it could be frog people, and we're all being fooled by
This episode
Dave
definitely
Filoni.
be better than the last one. What about you, Aiden?
I honestly have no idea.
All right. Well, so we'll
Frog
see.
people.
We'll tune back in next week and see what happens, and we'll be here to talk about it. We'll see what happens. Frog people, Sabine, Bo-Katan, maybe Ahsoka. I would hope
both.
Ahsoka. But we'll see.
I think it's gonna be frog people for a Kathy episode because kind of have to.
Let's see more frog people. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I appreciate it. Anything else you guys want to say before we end the stream?
No, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you guys probably next week when the next episode
for
comes out.
this awful episode. I'm kidding. Hopefully it's gonna be okay. Hopefully we're not
Shitty
complaining about it like we did with Chapter 10.
Hopefully
But then this Chapter 9 was really good. Chapter 10 was awful. All right, take care, guys. Thank you.